Hi everybody, I'm Bethany Joy and this is another vocal quick tip with Bethany Joy. You guys voted and so this is the people's choice. We're going to be learning all about blending. Okay, so let's get right to it. When I think of blending, I think of a really good smoothie. I don't want to taste the kale. Bad blending is like whenever you have a smoothie, you're taking a sip, and then all of a sudden you're choking on kale. Kale is the worst when it's not blended, and that's what bad singing and not blending when you sing sounds like. Bad kale in a smoothie. Okay, so now that I've told you how much I hate when people don't blend, I'm going to tell you one of the easiest ways to blend. You have to do this over time. You have to be patient with yourself, and it's not something you're going to get in one lesson. So if you want to go deeper into blending, contact me because I would love to be your vocal coach. But before we do that, I'm just going to give you one little quick tip on how to blend successfully when singing with a group, or even trying to blend with yourself when stacking your vocals, maybe on a home project that you're working on, possibly in the studio. You do have to learn to blend with yourself as well as other people. One of the key factors in blending successfully is manipulating the tone of your voice. Often, the way that you speak may not be the way that other people speak, and it may not be the way that they actually sing. So if someone is singing the word victory, like victory, if I was to say ray and the other person was to say re, it would sound like this. Nobody wants to hear that. The first tip in blending is know the way that the lead singer is saying their vowels and pronouncing their words. You're gonna have to do the same thing that they are. Oh my God, so you mean like I have to practice with them? Like me being a good singer is not enough? No, it's not. The second step in blending successfully with another singer is, what is the genre that they're singing? If you're more of a soulful singer like I am, but this person sings more ethereal and more airy, you can't be singing in your belting soulful voice to blend with them. You have to manipulate your tone to blend with the tone of their voice as well. As an example, I sing songs a little differently sometimes than the recording. So a song that's very popular right now, especially in my church, is a song called Reckless Love. So I would sing the chorus like, oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Whatever harmony you were to sing with me on that version of the song, your inflections would have to be the exact same. Notice I did oh, the. If I were to sing another harmony with that, I couldn't go, oh, the overwhelming. I couldn't sing like that because it would sound really bad together. So I would have to do the same inflections as the lead singer. So blending is successful when you do two things. You, A, match my pronunciation and match my tone. Those are super important when blending. So what does that mean? You have to sacrifice your individual sound when singing with someone else. Now, if you're the lead, they should do the same with you. Otherwise, maybe you should teach them how to blend. Let's do a practical application since I don't have another person here with me to blend with, which, if y'all would like that, let me know and I'll bring on some of my good friends and we can do some blending exercises together. Back to that practical application exercise. One thing that I like to do when I'm working with my students and we're working on blending is I'll hit a note on the piano. The way that you know that you're blending is I don't actually hear you come in with that note. So practice playing a note, whether you know how to play the piano or not. Maybe you have a friend that wants to help you. Have them play a note and work on coming in without being noticed. For example, here's a bad example of that same exercise. Find the note. Hear it first, support it with breath, Start humming it first and then open up to the shape that you need to sing. This is a great way to practice on your own, blending and coming in without being noticed. Like I said before, blending doesn't happen overnight, but this is just one quick tip that can get you on your way to being able to blend successfully and be a great singer with other people. Bonus tip, when you're trying to blend with other people or you're just trying to blend in general, one of the worst things that you could do is actually be sliding up to your note. You need to be very direct with your attack with the notes that you're trying to sing. Unless you're singing by yourself and you're the one that's dictating where it's going and how you're getting there, slurring is sometimes okay for that. But if other people are singing with you and you're changing it all up on them, it's going to be very hard for you guys to sound like one voice. So, action step, go practice blending with the piano, maybe practice singing with some of your favorite artists and try blending with them, harmonizing with them, manipulating your tone to sound the way they do. Or maybe you have some friends that love singing as well, try practicing blending with them. And I'll bring on some friends for us to practice blending with in the future. Thanks so much for watching. Go check out the other videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to being your social media vocal coach.